Now tell me
And
about RF. Is your
Jeff,
name?
it used to be Boucher,
Oh,
believe it
yes.
or not. And when my great grandfather first came over to the Yankton Sioux Reservation, Lake Andes,
Hmm.
his friends, or his colas, as they say in Lakota, kept calling him Buoy instead of Boucher, and so he just left it.
Hmm.
So that's the origination of my name.
So you are French, I'm assuming.
Alsace-Lorraine, which is a country in between France and Germany before World War One.
Yes. Uh, Disputed territory, if I remember my history right. Hmm.
You are correct.
And RF, is your name literally those two letters? Some people
Uh,
are.
my name is Robert Fritz. I'm actually the third, so I guess I got hung with the initials. It's a tradition that the oldest is named after their grandmother's maiden name. So my grandma's maiden name was Fritz, and it could be worse. My dad had Forrestal, so
His middle name was Forrestal?
his middle name was Forrestal. That was yes, that was that's the Irish side on my father's side.
Well, I've heard a few names. Who's the person I remember? She had a ordinary last name, and she married a schmuck, and she but he was a good guy. Yeah, but anyway, so anyway, this
Well,
is what
my
happened.
wife married a schmuck as well. It just happened to be my last
No, no,
name.
don't say that. Don't say that. So I'm really interested in the junction between you and philanthropy and business and rural America. This is an interview that can be heard anywhere in the country and the world, and so we might dabble in some local things, but realize that people are listening nationwide because it's an interesting story that I think is certainly applicable. And I'd like to, get into your head a little bit about your own philosophies in business and in philanthropy and stuff like that.
Sure.
First off, what does it say on your shirt? Does it say Team Buoy?
Team Buoy Cares. That's our 501c3 nonprofit arm of GF Buche Company.
And what does that do?
We do three things. We have three pillars, which are hunger,
Hmm.
help, and education. And hunger is probably the biggest one. That started from when I was 7 years old working with my dad in a grocery store. And I suppose work would have been fairly loose term back as a 7-year-old, but nonetheless, I was out there with him, and there was a young mother who didn't have enough money for her groceries. And so my dad quietly went up and made sure that her groceries were paid for. And when she left, I said to my dad, why did you do that? And he just said, RF, when you're in this business, it's your moral obligation to make sure no one goes hungry. And I've never forgotten that, ever.
It's your moral obligation to make sure no one ever goes hungry.
That's right.